Hey, Tiffany, are you there? Can you talk right now? I just heard that you fell down the stairs at home. Is that true? You okay? What happened?
I'm not okay at all, Roscoe. It's just horrible. Didn't you read any of the messages that I sent you about this? I don't even know what to think right now. I'm just so sad and crushed, and it's just awful. Roscoe, I don't know how else to say this, so I'll just come out and do it, but I had a miscarriage. Our baby is gone. I'm sorry. I don't know what else to say, and I hate to tell you over text like this, but I think you deserve to know right now. I'm sorry. I couldn't do more to protect it.
Oh, right. Yeah, I heard about that. It's really sad for sure. But you're okay, right? Did you break anything or sprain or twist anything like that? I mean, if you didn't, then I think that this is all kind of a good thing. I'm just glad to hear that you weren't more seriously injured by falling down so many stairs. It's honestly the biggest relief to me.
Roscoe, are you serious? How can you react like that to the information that I just gave you? I mean, I just told you that we had a miscarriage and that we weren't going to be having this baby anymore. Don't you care about that at all? Doesn't that upset you? How is that all you have to say to me?
Jeez. I knew I should have just waited to ask about how you were doing when I got home. I figured you would try and stir up some drama and get into a fight with me. You're always acting like this, you know? I just don't even know how to deal with you when you get like this, Tiff.
Excuse me? Are you saying that I'm annoying you right now? How could you say something like that to me at a time like this? You're just awful. What is the matter with you? Can't you tell how upset I am about what happened?
So what? So you fell down the stairs. It happens to everyone. But it's not like it's the end of the world or anything like that. So can you please just calm down and try not to act all pissy towards me? It wasn't like I pushed you down them or anything like that. I don't get why you think you get to take out your frustration with me, when I really have nothing to do with this at all. If you're upset, then be upset at yourself for being such a klutz, okay?
I don't even know what to think right now. How could I even respond to something like that? Are you really serious about this? Is that all you have to say to me? That it's my fault and that I'm overreacting right now? And I'll have you know that I didn't just fall down the stairs because I'm clumsy. It was actually your mom that pushed me down the stairs. This is all her fault. She's the reason I miscarried and could have been seriously injured. Don't you get that?
Oh, come on, Tiff. You can't keep shifting blame like this. You're just being absolutely ridiculous now. I mean, do you really think that I'd buy that my mom would do something like that to you? Come on, get real. There's no way she would ever do that.
What are you talking about, Roscoe? I've told you how mean your mom has been to me in the past. She's always bullying me and putting me down, and this time she actually pushed me down the stairs. She caused me to fall and have a miscarriage. My own mother-in-law did that to me. Can you believe it? How can you try and put the blame on me when I wasn't even the one who made myself fall down the stairs? Your mom committed a crime. She assaulted me, and you're acting like I'm being hysterical or something?
Jeez. Can we just change the subject or something, please? I really just don't want to talk about this at all. I mean, who cares why you fell down the stairs? The point is that you did fall, but it's all over now. So trying to blame others for what happened to you is just pointless. Let me know when you've calmed down and we can try and talk about this a little more, okay? But I'm not going to stand for you accusing my mom of pushing you down the stairs when you don't have a shred of proof for what you're saying. So just take a breath, calm down, and chill out. If anything, you probably had a miscarriage because you couldn't calm yourself.
Roscoe, are you even listening to me at all? How can you even say that to me? What is the matter with you? Okay, fine, I understand. Be that way. But know that I am not done with this by a long shot. Your mom is not going to get away with this.
Hey, I said cut that out, okay? I'm your husband, and you're going to do as I say. Or else you are going to have more than falling down the stairs to worry about, got it? If you don't want me to leave you, then you'll leave my mom out of this. Do you understand me?
You'd really leave me over this? Okay, fine then. You'll hear back from me again when I've calmed down.
So anyways, I guess it seems like the doctors are saying that my mom is never going to get out of that wheelchair. She's pretty much going to be stuck in that thing for the rest of her life now.
Oh, I see. So I guess your mom just finished at the doctor's office and called to tell you that then? Is that how you found out?
No, you know that I had to take her all the way to the doctor's office since she can't drive in her state and we don't have any of the attachments in the car for her to do so. Anyways, the doctor was saying that it would be best to hire a live-in nurse since my mom is already getting up there in age. But I told him that we weren't going to waste our money on something like that. So anyways, you're going to be in charge of looking after my mom from now on, got it?
Wait, what? You want me to take care of your mom now that she's wheelchair-bound for life?
Oh yeah, no duh. You think that I'm going to spend money on a nurse to eat all of our food and use up all of our money because my mom's legs don't work anymore? Get real. That is not going to happen at all. And I know that I can't ask my little brother for help with any of this since he would just use it as a way to try and get more inheritance out of my mom. I have to think ahead and make sure she stays with us so that she feels like she owes us more when she finally kicks the bucket. So anyways, that's why you're going to look after her instead. It's not like you have anything better to do at home anyways.
What do you mean I don't have anything better to do? I literally have a job that I do. I can't just look after your mom and work. You know that.
No, please. You work from home and you barely even bring in any money at all. Don't get all self-important on me now. This isn't going to work on me. You're going to take care of my mom and give her a good rest of her life. And then we are going to cash in when she dies. And I don't want to hear any whining or complaining about the miscarriage, okay? That's all behind us now. Besides, my mom is in a wheelchair for the rest of her life. You understand that, don't you? She's in a much worse spot than you were a year ago.
Oh, I see. Well, in that case, I'll gladly take care of her. Don't you worry about a thing. I'll be more than happy to watch over my poor mother-in-law.
Oh, really? Well, that was a lot easier than I thought this was going to be. Well, okay then. Thanks for understanding, Tiff. I really appreciate it. I guess I'll leave my mom in your hands then. I guess you must have finally learned to let things go and quit trying to blame everyone else for your problems, huh?
Oh, yes, for sure. I would love to make sure your mom has all the care that she needs and that you don't have to lift a finger to do anything for her. In fact, I'll go out and do some shopping for things that I might need to take care of her. Just don't forget about the promise that you made me back then, okay?
A promise? What promise? I can't remember making any kind of promise, really. Unless you're talking about when we got married and we agreed that we'd help each other take care of our parents when they got older. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, the promise. You remember when my dad died, right? Your mom didn't even show up to the funeral on that day. I don't think she ever even mentioned the fact that he had died to me at all.
Oh, really? Huh. Well, maybe it just slipped her mind since it was so long ago. But it's a good thing you're not holding anything against my mom anymore. That's all that really matters to me.
Oh, of course not. I would never hold anything against such a lovely woman. Yes, I would be more than happy to watch over her. Don't you worry about that, Roscoe. I'm actually really looking forward to this. It will be so nice to get to spend so much time with your mom.
What is the matter with you? Just what in the world are you thinking, huh? Why would you go and do something like that?
Oh, sorry. What are you talking about, Roscoe? I'm sure that I have no idea at all. I mean, I didn't do anything as far as I know. What on earth could you be getting at?
I'm talking about my mom, of course. I heard that she fell down a flight of stairs at home. What's the matter with you? Not only that, but she seems to have gone completely crazy. All she can talk about now is how scared she is of you. What did you do to her?
I'm not sure what you mean. If you're talking about the ambulance, though, I did call that for her after she fell, so don't worry about that. Besides, the paramedics didn't really seem to think that her injuries were even that bad for a woman her age, so she's probably lucky on that front.
Is this some kind of joke to you? What are you trying to pull here? You told me that you were going to take care of my mom, but really you were just looking for a way to get back at her? Just tell me what you did to my mom, you evil woman.
I really have no idea what you're talking about. I didn't do a thing to her at all, if you must know. I really do wish that you wouldn't just blame me for things when you don't have any proof that I did that. I mean, that's what you told me to do to your mom last year, don't you remember? You basically said those exact words to me when I fell down the stairs.
Wait, what? What are you talking about? I don't understand. Just what kind of game are you trying to play here, huh?
Anyways, like I said, I didn't even do anything, and neither did your mom last year, right? I mean, I guess we must both be just total klutzes who fell down the stairs on our own. But while we were waiting for the paramedics, I was talking to your mom about how much pain she must have been in. I told her it was okay, though. I knew exactly what she was going through, and it was really nothing to worry about at all.
Tiffany, what are you saying? What's the matter with you? Why would you do this to a poor old woman? Your chance? What chance? What are you saying?
Oh, don't go blaming me for this, Roscoe. You were the one stupid enough to let me take care of her, remember? You just texted me out of the blue and expected me to drop everything to come and help your mom, right? You didn't care at all about the past that I shared with your mom or my schedule or anything like that, right? You just thought you could dump all that responsibility on me like it was nothing. Well, all that told me was that you really didn't seem to care at all about being there for your mom, so I knew that it would be my chance.
Your chance? What chance? What are you saying? I still don't get what you're trying to tell me. You're not making any sense at all, Tiffany.
I told you that I was going to get my revenge on your mom, didn't I? I told you that I wasn't going to let her get away with what she did to me last year. Did you really think that I was going to let all the horrible things she said and did be water under the bridge? I was just biding my time and waiting for you all to lower your guards until I had my moment to strike and take my revenge.
Hold on a second. What are you talking about? I thought that you said you didn't do anything to my mom. What is this? What is going on? I want answers right now.
I think that you have all the answers that you need already, Roscoe. You just have to put the pieces together.
But I still don't understand. Why are you talking like this? Why are you being so scary? I never seen this side of you before. You aren't you. And what have you done with my wife? Why would you do this to your mother-in-law? I mean, was this all really just about some petty little revenge that you wanted to take out on my poor mom? That's sick, you know that?
I told you what your mom did to me, and you weren't listening to a word of it. I'm your wife, and I thought I could go to you with my problems and trust you, but you betrayed me. Not only did you not listen to me, you told me that all I was doing was whining and that I shouldn't accuse your mom of something I had no evidence of. In fact, I don't think you've ever taken my side once in anything since you and I got married. So this isn't just a revenge plot against your mom. It's revenge against you, too.
Tiffany, you're scaring me. Why are you acting like this? Are you okay? Did you hit your head or something? I mean, I really have never seen you act or talk this way. What's wrong? You're really starting to freak me out now.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Am I scaring you right now? I certainly didn't mean to make you uncomfortable if that's what's going on. I'm just telling you about how I've been feeling for the past year towards you and your horrible mother. And even though you knew deep down how I felt about this, you still asked me to watch over her. You really don't even care enough to look after your own mother after she was told she was going to be in a wheelchair for life? How can you live with yourself as her son? Why are you pretending to care now when you never gave a damn this whole time?
But I had no idea that you were still so mad about last year. You told me that you didn't have any ill feelings toward my mom at all. I thought that you have gotten over it. I would have never asked you to do this if I knew you were still so bitter.
I told you a year ago that I wouldn't let your mom get away with this. I told her that I would make her pay, and you thought I wasn't being serious. She made me lose my pregnancy. Don't you realize how upset and angry that made me? Oh, wait a second. Of course you didn't. You barely even reacted when I told you that I wasn't pregnant anymore. I don't think you said a word about it to me at all when you asked me about my fall. All you did instead was put me down and treat me like an idiot.
I didn't think that's what I was doing, though. I was just trying to tell you to calm down is all. I really had no idea that you were going to take things the wrong way and lash out like this.
Oh, please, don't even try to twist this back around on me. You've been doing this for years now. You always dump all the hard work and difficult tasks on me to do while you go out and live your life and do whatever you want. I have waited and waited and waited for this chance to present itself, and you are the one who served it to me. Never forget that.
Wait, hold on. Tiffany, please. You're really starting to freak me out now. I mean, did you actually do this to my mom or not? I need you to tell me right now. You can't just say all this creepy stuff to me.
You know, after your mom pushed me down the stairs the first time, I was nervous that she would do it again, so I had hidden cameras installed in our house.
You what? What do you mean by that? What does that mean that you had hidden cameras installed in our house? You mean like cameras that nobody would... You had those put in our house. Is that what you're saying?
That's right. But you know what the funniest part about that is? I caught something rather unexpected on those hidden cameras I had installed in our house. You do know what I'm talking about, right? You know what I caught on those cameras that I had installed in our house that you had no idea about, don't you?
Hold on a second. Just where did you end up installing this hidden camera inside of our house? I want to know what rooms you put these cameras inside of. Why did you even install hidden cameras inside our house in the first place? What is the matter with you?
You seem to be freaking out quite a bit about this little revelation about the hidden cameras inside the house. I guess that must mean that you know what I'm talking about then. Do you care to try and guess as to what it is that I happened to see when I checked the footage of the cameras?
Please, Tiffany, you don't have to do this. I don't get why you're being so scary right now.
You know, that's exactly what your mom said to me too. Right before let's still just keep calling it a fall, down the stairs.
What do you mean? What did you do to my mom? Just tell me already.
I told you already, Roscoe. I didn't do anything at all. I just watched as your mom tumbled, and when she hit the ground, I asked her how she felt. After that, I made sure to call the ambulance and wait for them.
But I thought that you were looking forward to being with my mom and spending more time with her, right? That's what you told me. You said that you were happy that you were going to take care of her.
I was only happy because I knew that this would finally be my chance to do what I needed to do. You should have seen the look on your mom's face when I told her that you asked me to look over her. She was shaking in her little wheelchair, and I couldn't help but laugh right in her face. I imagine she probably felt the way you do now. But I don't get what there is to even be scared of. Anyways, now that I've dealt with your mom, it's time for me to deal with you too, Roscoe.
Tiffany, no, please, don't do this. I know that what my mom did was wrong, okay? She should never have treated you the way that she did. I'm sorry for not listening to you more, but you have to forgive me. I really didn't mean for any of this to happen at all. Please, I realize that what I did was wrong.
You really want me to forgive you? Just why would I do that to a filthy, no-good cheater, huh?
What do you mean? You know about that? Is that what all of this is about? Because we can talk about that if that's what you're upset about.
That's only a part of what this is about, but I have all the proof that I need of you on those hidden cameras in the home. You really just thought that you could treat me however you wanted to, didn't you? Well, I hope you realize that you're not getting away with anything either.
Okay, fine, I admit it, I cheated. Just please forgive me. It'll never happen again, I swear.
You expect me to believe that after how long you've been cheating on me? I would never, ever give you a second chance. In fact, I'd say that I've already given you plenty of chances. So here's what's going to happen. I will hold on to this proof of you cheating on me, and you and I are going to sign divorce papers.
You can't be serious about this. You really want a divorce?
That's right. And then I never, ever want to hear from you or your mother ever again, or else I will be back and you will not like what I do next.
But that means I would have to live with my mom, and I would hate to do that. She can be so annoying.
Oh, trust me, I know all about that. But there is a much worse fate waiting for you if you don't do as I say.
Right. Okay then. You win.
After that, Roscoe and I got a divorce. We didn't bother with alimony or splitting our things in half. I took what was mine and left him what was his. Even though the injuries to his mom weren't terrible, she did need full-time nursing, and Roscoe had no choice but to hire someone. Before long, he was bleeding money from the expensive service, and his mental health was declining. I heard from mutual friends that he lost his job and that he had to move him and his mom to a tiny apartment where they live together now. As for me, I moved to a different city, changed my name, and started a brand new life far away from Roscoe and his horrible mother. As long as I never have to see them again, I will never, ever regret the things I've done.